You're not stuck, you're just lazy.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Who? Yeah. OVO Sound 2025. Is it Stacy? Is it Maggie? Is it Keisha? Is it Ashley? Was it Donnie? Is it Party? Where's the function? Where the fuck the function? Where the fuck the function? The way I feel right now, I feel like we need to be all alone. So if you just playing around, you need to tell your girl, take a fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me, stop teasing me. I could change your life so easily. I keep begging you to stay, but you're leaving me, leaving me. We got sticks in the club illegally. Got the whole 6 side, they believe in me. We got members east of the DVP. We got members west on 401. We got a lock on the game, but there's more to come. You gotta pop that ass till the morning come. You want shots for the girls, then order some.
What's up, y'all? It's Miss Asia Danielle back with a new video. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button if you already been a girly. So I'm here to talk about my transformation of my body. I just want to share my story and hopefully I can help somebody else while they're listening. That was my goal for this year, and I think for a lot of other people that was their goal this year, to just get on top of their ish that's pertaining to their mind, their body, and their soul. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to give 5 steps to literally transform your life the same way it's transformed mine. And I'm not, a disclaimer before, you know, everybody got a lot to say, I'm not a certified personal trainer, physical anything. This is just what helped me, and if it helped me, I feel like it could help somebody else. So I'm just speaking from personal experience. Everybody's bodies is different, everybody's stories is different, but I feel like if we get these 5 steps down together, then it can work. So I want to be straight to the point because it's really not much to it. The first step I put is self-awareness, and I think that speaks for itself. When you realize that you're not in a position or a place that you want to be, or that you would like to be, or that you see your future self, it's like something hits you and it's stuck right there, and it's like, okay, I need to change what I'm doing. I need to change who I'm being. I need to change. I just need change, period. And I feel like that's the first thing, like accepting that you're not where you want to be. And I think that's a hard part for a lot of people. Most of the people, majority of the people, me included. It took me a long time to realize, like, I'm not where I want to be, and I'm still not where I want to be, but if I'm trying, then I'm getting better than who I used to be, and that's the most important thing. I was looking at my body, I wasn't happy with how I looked. Not saying that I was just, you know what I'm saying, out of like overweight or too skinny. Everything is preference. I just didn't like how I looked. I felt like I could look better, and especially me as a growing woman, I just know I could be better. So that was my first step. And then I created a routine. So that's step number 2. Create a routine for yourself. We see a lot of videos on YouTube University. A lot of people post their morning routines, their night routines, and you know, just their daily stuff that makes them them, or that, you know what I'm saying, that helps them get through the day. A routine is so important. Once I put myself on a routine, my whole life changed. It just brought more structure to my life. That just doesn't happen by just saying, okay, I want a better life. Like, no, it happens in the small steps we take daily. I feel like if we break it down daily, then we can turn it into, okay, this is going to be a good week for me. And if we get to a good week, then this is going to be a good month for me. And then if we have a good month, we can have consecutive good months, and we have a great year. And that's why I feel like structure is important, routine is important. So for me, I did the 75 soft challenge. A lot of people did that at the beginning of the year, because y'all know at the beginning of the year, that's when everybody's like, okay, we got to get on our stuff, we got to get in shape, we got to get healthy, we got to start doing this, we got to start doing that. So I started the 75 soft challenge in January at the beginning of the year, and that's what just kept me on routine. I feel like it was kind of a accountability partner, because I wasn't doing it with nobody, but just me holding myself accountable each day. Like, okay, I gotta do 40 minutes of a workout, read a book, eat better, eat healthy, and every day that was my goal that was set. So just having that in our mind each day for 75 days, that's just what helped me create a routine, a daily routine, and something that I could actually that I could actually do. Because a lot of people do 75 hard. I just know, and I knew at that time, that wasn't for me. And you have to know what works for you and what doesn't work for you. 75 hard just wasn't in the plans for me, because I wasn't working out at all. Just coming off straight off the rip of just like eating crazy, not being active, drinking, just stuff like that. I just knew it wasn't for me. So creating a daily routine, or just a routine period, is going to help you so much. It's going to keep you accountable. It brings me to my next point. It takes 30 days to break a habit. The next most important thing that helps me, or that works for me, is breaking old habits and building new habits. Break the old ones, build the new ones. That's the only way it's going to work. Once you accept that you're not where you want to be, and you create the routine that you want, is not the routine that you create is not going to work if you're still doing the same old things that did not work before. You have to cut yourself loose from all of those old behaviors. It's not going to get you where you want to be. So some of the things I had to stop was drinking, and I speak about this a lot in my videos because I don't really care. So drinking was just like a part of who I was, like, and you can still drink in the 75 soft, and I still drink. I don't want to be like, don't drink ever again. Like, no, you can still drink, but drinking is not good for you, and it wasn't good for me. So I had to cut that bad habit out, the excessive drinking, not drinking at all. But that's just one example of one of the old habits I had to cut. I had to get rid of it. Another one was I had to go to bed early. If you're like me, I work overnight, so my sleep schedule is already different from others, and plus I get a lot of my ideas at night. Just creative ideas, just any ideas, anything. I like to, I don't know, it just comes to me at night. I think better at night. So it was hard for me to get enough sleep. If you don't sleep through the night, you're going to sleep through the day, and then you feel like you've wasted days. And that's just the cycle that I was in, kind of. So even if you have to force yourself to go to sleep, I had to get some rest. I wasn't getting enough rest, and that's another habit that just wasn't working for me, because I wasn't getting anything done the next day. And that's not where I want to be. That's not how I see my future self. That's not how I see my best self. I feel like my best self, she's productive, she gets things done in a day, she's on top of her stuff, you know what I'm saying? So that was another example. I had to cut out a bad habit. Fast food, Popeyes, McDonald's. I'm a McDonald's girl, down. I love McDonald's, I don't care. But I had to cut out McDonald's, and fast food period, I was eating it too much. Just too much of anything is not good at all. You have to have that balance, and I didn't have the balance at the time, so I just had to cut it out. Hopefully now, I can say now that I do have a balance, I don't eat it as much. It forces me to make stuff at home, cook at home, so it's just overall better. But those are just some examples of old habits that I had to cut out to build new habits. Some of the new habits I got was eating better. I won't say I'm 100% clean eating, calorie deficit type of person. I'm not like that. Maybe eventually I will get like that, but it's just not what works for me right now where I am. Okay, so for step 4, I put train intentionally. And once we became self-aware, we don't like where we're at. Once we create the routine that best works for us, once we unlearn all the bad habits and rebuild better habits, it's time for us to execute our plan now. It's time to execute our routine. And for me, that's when I started weight training. And I just started working out more. I started working out 4 to 5 times a week. And that's like, it was mind-blowing to me at the time because I never was that consistent ever in my life. And so once I started weight training, that's when I seen a difference. And I can't even imagine where I'm going to be in months or even a year, but just in 3 months how significantly my body changed for the better. I know it was because all of these things I was doing. My weight goal was I wanted to see more of my grown woman weight. I feel like my body was giving childish kind of, or like still the kind of body I had while I was in school, and I just didn't like that for me. I'm ready to see, you know what I'm saying, what this grown woman body's talking about. So weight training helped me a lot. It helped me build muscle in the places where I want to see, you know what I'm saying, like the thickness. Like that's what I want. I want a flat stomach, big butt, basically. And I didn't want it to go about it the unhealthy way. I wanted to get it in the most healthy way possible that I can, so that it can last and so that I can feel good about it. And I don't just train. I mix in Pilates, I mix in core classes, I mix in glutes classes. Like I mixed all of those things. And while I was training, I was simultaneously doing like the hot classes, like to help build my core, to help build my strength, but also gain in the places I wanted to gain. It depends on what your weight goals look like. Those are my weight goals, and so that's what worked for me. But whatever your weight goals are, it still is going to work for you, because it's literally the same step. It's just probably focusing on different things of the body. So yeah, the last thing, which I feel like is one of the most important things of all, give yourself grace. Once you get to the point where you did all the steps, all the things we talked about, you're in the gym, you're active, you're moving, you're putting out all this positive energy, you're pouring back into yourself, you're loving yourself more, you're liking what you see, you're liking the results that you're getting, give yourself grace, genuinely. You're gonna want to stop too once you see the results. You're gonna want to ease up a little bit, and I eased up a little bit, which is why I'm starting my journey over again. But I love the girl who I was in the first picture, and I also love the girl who I am now. I love the girl in the first picture because she knew she wanted more. She knew she wasn't where she wanted to be, and she knew she had to put the work in. So I love that for her. I don't take anything away from who that girl is. But I also love the girl on the right who actually put in the work, who actually shifted her mindset, who wanted to change how she looked, her body, just everything. I love this for me now, and I know it's only going to go in a more positive direction. It's only going to get better, and you have to give yourself grace throughout your whole journey, because everything that makes up that journey makes up you, and you're the one who has to deal with it and have to live with yourself. So be easy on yourself, give yourself grace, give yourself time, show yourself love, compassion. Everything that you probably give out to others more than you do yourself, pour back into you. And that's how I feel you're going to be better. You're going to transform your life, period. Not just your body, not just all those things, but everything that makes you you is going to change you. I feel like the gym changed everything for me, and I'm so happy that I started that journey, because I'm just so much better. And I have to give credit to the gym, because it played such a big part in my life. So I hope this video helped you. It helped me, and I showed proof of it. I showed the evidence. Good luck to everybody. Good luck to you on your journey. I hope it only gets better for you. and it will get better for you. We're not even gonna hope that, we're not even gonna put that in the air. It will get better for you. Try these steps, try this out, and let me know if it works for you. And if anybody have any other things to say to anyone, because everybody's journey is different, so maybe some other people went through different things, but just share. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you start your journey, let me know and tell me how it's going. If you're not already, make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you give this video a like, leave a comment, show us some love, and I will see you in the next video.